CMPradio.net, man. Listen, we are live. Are we live?
Yeah.
I think we're live.
I think we're live.
Right. The engineer's supposed to let us know. You feel me? She just be staring at us.
Oh.
Look, neither one of us was looking at it. I was just looking at it. Anyway, CMPradio.net. I am live here with...
I'm Lakeisha from Mind Our Own Businesses, a.k.a. MO2B.
MO2B. Mind Our Own Businesses. I should have worn my hat. It's a little hot in here for the hat.
I had a cap in the car. You should have told me to bring that up.
You can bring whatever you have to support your business up on your... This is your show. It's not my show.
You're right.
Right? This is your show. I'm supposed to be in there engineering.
That is true.
Right.
We had a little hiccup
Right.
as far as the scheduling. I actually contracted her events
Wow.
to cater for my son's 19th birthday, which
Right.
is today. So,
You
happy
couldn't-
birthday to my son.
Happy birthday, 19th birthday.
19th birthday. Oh, my God.
Sometimes I wish I can go backwards.
Who are you telling?
And go back to 19. What would you have done?
Oh my gosh. Well, one, I definitely would have still went to my HBCU.
Right.
Right. However, I probably would have pledged a sorority.
Right. You know you still can do that, right?
Yeah, grad chapter.
Right.
I'm
Is that not
considering-
as cool as...
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I would think it's still cool because it's
Right.
a
You're still
network.
right.
You're,
You're still
you're networking.
still a part of the crew, just a grad chapter.
Right. You're a little more mature.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, I am a Kappa sweetheart, so
Right.
I did.
What's a sweetheart?
They're the sweethearts of the Kappas.
So
So you still go through a pledging process.
hold on, time
No,
out.
we're not going to get
Okay,
into that.
all right.
That's not what we're here
Let's
for
not get
today.
it. Okay, all right.
We're not going to get into the pledging process.
Hey, I just wanted to know.
Becoming a sweetheart.
I just
but
wanted
I
to
am.
know. Okay.
I definitely would have went into communications and
Right.
broadcasting, which was my initial major.
Right.
So yeah, that would have marketing and
Right.
communications would
Absolutely.
have been my major, and I would have likely started a business a whole lot sooner.
A whole lot sooner.
Yeah, I wouldn't have went into debt early. I had a credit card at the age
Right.
of 17
It was
when I
charging
first
up.
went to college.
Charging up.
Yeah, so 19, if I could do it all again, I would definitely be wiser, smarter, a lot more established.
So you giving those ideas to your son?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then you got your daughter.
Yeah.
Right.
She's going to be the CEO.
Yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
probably going to be the CFO
Right.
of the company.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Boss already.
Right. But I want y'all to share this live one time for the one time. I want y'all to tell Lakeisha to get closer to the microphone so we can hear her voice.
Am I close enough now?
Yeah, that works. That works a whole lot better.
Let's see.
Right.
I need to share it live myself.
Definitely need to share it live, right? I'm not on Facebook. I'm taking a 90-day hiatus from Facebook to get some things situated. I felt like Facebook was getting in my way every time I needed to do something. I started laughing at things, and I forget it. Whole 2 hours go past, and I just been scrolling on Facebook.
That part.
Yeah, I had to take a pause from.
I completely understand that.
Appreciate
And
that.
if I didn't have a business that was primarily on social media, I would take some hiatuses myself.
I have a business that's primarily on social media, but it was me or the business. And at some point, you feel me, you got to put yourself first. So I was like, all right, knock everything off the table and set everything up for the next 5 years, right? Because we're on year 5 right now. This is year 4, but we're on graduating into year 5. So as far as the business is growing up, right? It's moving. Thanks to you, thanks to all the other businesses that use CMP to promote their businesses is definitely dope. So let's get into this interview because it's me interviewing you.
Right. And this wasn't how it was.
It wasn't supposed to go down like this, but I feel like people should know exactly what Mind Our Own Business is about, what it's doing, where it's coming from, the energy that it's giving, and everything that you're doing February 26th.
Okay.
Right. Because you got a business bazaar popping up.
Absolutely. And it's going to be bananas.
Is it?
Yes. It's always an experience. You've been there. You've been there all 3 times.
All 3 times.
So this is number 4 coming up.
Right.
And it's definitely going to be an experience. We have already locked in, I believe, about 22 vendors.
Okay.
Registration is still open.
Right.
So if you're wanting to get in, you can still register for the bazaar. So registration is still open. You can still get in. It's always an experience. DJ DeVrell always gives us a vibe.
Yes.
Her events, who was supposed to be here today, who I contracted out, will be there.
Okay.
So you can come and get. I'm not sure she's going to do her seafood mac. That's what I got today. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. Now, if you want to drive down to Delaware later on today, you're more than welcome to come and get a taste of that seafood mac. I also contracted More Than Food today as well.
Okay.
For her stuffed salmon. So I support our own businesses.
You're supposed to.
Absolutely.
We're supposed to.
Yeah.
Support, patronize, right?
That part.
For no reason at all. Just to support them.
That part. I'm always supporting, and no matter what, like even if it's a like or if it's a share, more so a share, because nobody else can see the likes but you.
Yep.
So I definitely try to share everyone's businesses that come across my feed. So, and you can always tag me or DM me if it's something that you want announced. I'll put it on my feed.
Let's go.
Whatever, I'm here for whatever. I'm here for everybody's businesses. It's Mind Our Own Businesses. Absolutely. There's nothing plural about that. That's why it's a 2 in my logo. Like it's an exponent. We're here to multiply. 2,
including.
Yes.
Right.
Each other's businesses. The foundation is laid. That's why, I have a puzzle piece.
Right.
Everybody, the foundation is here.
Right.
Now, if everybody just bring their businesses and add on, like we could do this. Like we could go to the moon
back. Saturn.
Yeah, like
Mars.
beyond. Like what's his name? Bezos is already taking them to
wherever he taking them.
Yeah, so we can do this as a Black community.
Absolutely,
like
we need to do this.
We do.
We definitely need to do this. We definitely need a centralized location where businesses can go to flourish and to grow. And without that, right, you're just doing it on your own. You're just doing it by yourself.
Right.
So Mind Our Own Businesses is here. Make sure you check out our website. Make sure you go on our website and you get a hat. You get a coffee. You got the coffee mugs up there?
I got coffee mugs. I even got notebooks.
Notebooks, everything.
I got baseball caps, beanies, T-shirts. So, yeah, you can support the merch. It's right in the shop.
Right. Support the merch because the merch is what keeps the business continuing to go. Follow her, man. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and you got Clubhouse. What are you doing on Clubhouse?
Everybody else was on there. So, and then there's like a lot of resources on Clubhouse.
Okay.
On Clubhouse,
right.
Different rooms have a lot of different information. So I'm on there. I'm just not all the way active yet. Right. Even with TikTok, I'm on TikTok too, but I'm not all the way active. I'm learning it. It's so many platforms. I'm learning though.
Yeah. And because you have so many platforms, it takes up a lot of time, and so that's why I had to eliminate everything. And I miss Facebook. I miss everybody that I missed saying happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, man. Peace and blessings in this new year. let's get into this interview, man, because I got some questions, man. I definitely do, right? All right, so when did you start your business, and what inspired you to start your business?
So I technically and legally went on paper for my business in June of 2020.
Okay.
What inspired me was, other people starting businesses, especially within our community.
Right.
I was already sharing other people's businesses on my personal pages, but I just didn't see that the exposure was there on my personal pages because that's just primarily for my friends and my family.
Absolutely.
So I just felt like we needed a much further reach because so many businesses were popping up, and I'm like, yo, we really have some dope stuff.
Definitely
dope products, dope services right here within our own communities that they need to be exposed. Right. So I was like, okay, I want to start a platform for, my hometown first, my friends, my family, everybody that's starting a business or have started a business so that people can support these businesses as opposed to, just asking people for recommendations for a product or a service and somebody not telling you where they got that product or service from, which there is no benefit to the business owners. Right. Like, don't be selfish. Share these products. Like, they have dope stuff. So Absolutely. Why wouldn't you share that? Like, we got to just get out of the mindset like
that I can do it myself.
Yeah, and somebody else is going to have what you have. Like, so what? And
like, let them have it. Let them enjoy it. Because getting what you have also gives them the troubles that you have. Right. So please start a radio station. Please understand how hard it is. Please quit after 6 months or keep pushing for 4 years. Right.
Right. Because I've wanted to quit a couple times.
Every time. Like, and I think that's literally a part of starting. Being an entrepreneur is quitting every day, but continuing to get up and continue to push.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's absolutely until you reach that point where you're satisfied in business, you're gonna have a lot of struggle. You're gonna try to figure it out over.
Really satisfied?
You shouldn't be. Exactly. You shouldn't be. So if you're never satisfied, then just keep on pushing, man. Make sure your kids are good. If your kids are good and the bills are paid, you're straight, man. You're straight. So who's your target market, right? Because I get what you're saying about the community, right? But it's other black communities throughout this area, right? So is that your target market?
Well, my target market is first and foremost the home team. Right. Like what's popping off right here within our community, right here within the Chester, Philadelphia, Delaware, because, we're all scattered out
we're all scattered
in, the tri-state area, as well as, where I went to school in North Carolina. Okay. Now, of course, everybody that's on there won't be from North Carolina because we went to school there. Right. So you're an associate of mine, and we're affiliated. Right. Therefore, I don't care where you are, you can still be on my platform. Awesome. Honestly, it's for us first. Like, I wanted it for us first, but it's for anybody that has a business, period. Right. And what I'm finding out in, in this business is that the home team is not the ones that's going to support you first. Like, it's mind-boggling to me that we have a platform such as Mind Our Own Businesses, right? And we have probably I'm just going to throw a number out there, 500, just because I've heard this in passing that there are 500 businesses, in the quote unquote, registered.
Right, registered, right.
So, and there's probably not even 10% of that on my site right now.
So 500, what's that? That's 50?
Right. 10%. That's 50 people. So we have a platform, y'all. We have a whole platform that's free to list your business.
Say that one more time.
Free.
No cost. No
to
money,
list your business.
Right. And you're just giving all your I think people have a problem with filling out applications. Like literally, I'm in business. Why I need hers? Well, what do you mean? Her business is here to serve you, to promote you, to push you.
That part.
and you don't want to sign up, and it's free.
Had the bill for all of those.
and I mean, literally, it's free. When me and you had a conversation, I said, "Oh, Keisha, that's where I was. I was there. Let's push all these entrepreneurs. Let's get all these entrepreneurs. Let's highlight them. Let's say what they do." And then somebody said, "Well, P, how you gonna make money off of that and have a radio station? Because your job as a radio station is to get advertisers, sponsorships. Right. You can't be promoting people and pushing people for free. That part. You feel me? You got to make money. So I think your job should be finding content, creating content, putting ideas out there, new shows, new situations. So I had to take a step back from the business because I didn't really want to charge anybody anything. Right. You know, and then you come up. I was like, shit, Keisha, go ahead. You got my support 100% because I was there, right? I was right there. And so seeing that people don't necessarily want to support something that's free that can help them, I think people have this weird feeling that they can do your job better than you can do. If you're in a business and you have a business, that's your job. The promotion, listen, look, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, they all probably use the same people for advertising. The same director, the same person shoots their video, but they all put it out differently, right, for their situation. So if you're on Mind Our Own Businesses, if you go to the directory and you put your business up there, you will be promoted by Keisha. Right. This is what Keisha does. That's what I do. She supports businesses. Now, I'm sure there's a paid part of that as well. If they want to get into the paid part, then you get promoted even more. Exactly. What's the problem? Features. I don't know what the problem is. And just like you hit a point where you said everybody feels like they can do the same thing or whatever the case may be. But that's not your job. It's not. Like, and that's like if everybody really, really, really taps in to their own business and bring our own businesses together. Right. That's how we succeed. Like, I don't need you to do my job. I don't want to do your job for your business. You hold down your team. Right. I hold down my team. Right. We put our teams together and collaborate and affiliate and network. This is how we get ahead. We share resources with one another. Yes. Like, we all come together, but you hold your own. I'm going to hold my own. You hold your own. And at the same time, we're just going to mind our own businesses. For the fellas, collaborative. For the fellas, there's a team, the New England Patriots. Part, Mary. Coach Bill Belichick, he tells his teammates, just do your job. Don't worry about what the quarterback's doing. If you're a tackle, don't worry about what the cornerback now I'm saying, is doing. If you're a linebacker, do your job. And if you do your job well, everyone else does their job well, you can win a championship. Exactly. It's a saying. I think it's an African proverb. You want to get there fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Go together. Right? And we're trying to go far. We're trying to take businesses to the next level, right? We want to have 5 or 6 millionaires in this city in 5 to 10 years, man. And the only way to do that is together. Listen, Jeff Bezos ain't buy all them books on his own. He had partners and people that helped him out and people that he was supporting. They didn't last because they quit. They don't see it. Oh, man, it's not working. It's not going. He stayed in it. He stayed in it till it paid off, and it paid off well. Very well. To the point where he could divorce his wife. How much? I think he gave her like $8 billion. $8 billion. And guess what? Since the pandemic, he done made that $8 billion plus some back. He taking people to the moon now. Like, he's going out of space now. During the pandemic, he bought several jets or airline services, planes himself. So that he can transport products and services in the midst of a pandemic. Come on, man. He knew what it was. In the midst of a pandemic. He knew what it was. But we have so many businesses in the city of Chester. And listen, I try to support all of them. Shout out to Filthy Blessed right now. He blessed me with the Uncle P C&P shirt. You feel me? I appreciate him, right? He's always out in front of Choices on the side, right? I'm trying to get him to come through and hit you up and be in the building. Sometimes it's odd, right? When people saying, I don't fit into what they're doing. And I'm like, bro, sometimes you just got to go. Sometimes you just got to go and set up your shop and people might be, because you're different than what's there, people might be attracted to you anyway. Exactly. Like,
the bazaar is the perfect place to come and set up shop.
Absolutely.
Especially if you are a new business owner. Yeah. It gets your business out there. It allows other people to see your business. It allows you as a business owner to now network with other business owners so that you could potentially collaborate on some things at some point in time. That's what it's all about. It's just, you could sell 5 items, you could sell 500 items. It's the experience that is what it's all about. It's the network that you're now adding to yourself, to your business, is what it's all about.
Absolutely.
You now have 20 other, last time we had 30-something vendors. Right. So you now have 30-something business owners that you can collaborate with. You now have a platform such as mine that will promote your stuff because we are now affiliated. Like, y'all got to take heed and take note.
It's hard.
To that affiliation word.
It's hard because a lot of people, that Joe word is out there. Oh man, you're Joe. I tell people, I've been telling people this for the last 3 years, right? Joe is a term that is used in jail when you're Joe, meaning you're friends with everybody. You shouldn't be friends with everybody, right? But in these streets, it's about networking.
It is.
It's about meeting new people, walking into new rooms, introducing yourself and your brand to them, and then walking out and walking into a newer room and doing the same thing over and over and over again. You will have to at least walk through 10 rooms to get to where you're trying to get to even feel validated for the things that you've sacrificed, the things that you went without, the things that you couldn't do. There's no way you can feel none of that if you don't walk into any of these rooms. If you're not willing to put yourself on Front Street, bro, you're not selling drugs anymore. You're not buying drugs anymore. You're not doing these things anymore. You're in business to succeed. So there's no reason why you're not walking into new rooms every day.
That part.
So
getting them rooms. It's no such thing as being Joe.
No.
As a business owner.
No.
Like, you could call me Joey.
Please call me Joe.
Like, I'm Joey shit when it comes to doing business because I'm trying to affiliate with whomever is doing business and is going in the right direction and can help me or I can help them. Right. So, Joey should me.
And that's why we partnered up. Right. Absolutely.
Exactly.
What are some of the learning challenges you faced when you initially started, and how have those lessons shaped your business right now?
Man, oh man. First of all, I didn't even know like how much you needed to be on. So I thought I was a social media guru.
Oh no, you're not.
Until I started my business that's primarily on social media. Yeah, that's hard. It's hard, one, because social media evolves almost
every day.
Daily.
Every day it changes.
To figure out these algorithms and how much you have to post, creating content. I didn't know anything about creating content. Nothing. Like, all I knew how to do was actually post a picture. I mean, that's what Instagram says.
Right.
Like, post a picture.
Right.
Facebook tells you, what's on your mind. What's your status. So, I could tell you my status. I could post a picture. What? So now you're telling me, like, my content has to, like, actually drive people to want to engage with me now? Like,
absolutely.
How? What platforms do I use for this? I had to learn about, which platforms to use, how to create content in and of itself, how to plan out content. Absolutely. Like, oh my gosh.
All of those things.
That was a learning tool, an obstacle, a challenge that I faced. And just starting a business, period. It sounds so easy. It sounds so easy to, when people say I'm an entrepreneur or I have my own business. Right. It's hard. It's hard work. And I literally want to quit daily. One, you think people are like, you got this fabulous idea.
Everybody's going to support it.
Everybody's going to jump on board.
Yes, everybody's going to support it. Right.
No. My biggest supporters are people that I've never even met.
Never known, never said anything to.
Right.
They come up to you, here, I want to give you a couple dollars. I support what you're doing, man. Let me promote this. Listen, take my company. Listen, I know for a fact, I can sit here and say the people that have supported me are people that I don't know, people that don't know me and didn't know me the day before they spoke to me and still don't know me to this day. They're not asking any questions. But the people that are closest to you are like, yeah, you gonna quit. You ain't gonna do this. And why? Why are we like that with our own people?
I don't know, P. Like, if that's like $1 million answer, and whoever comes up with that will probably make tons and tons and tons of money.
So somebody told me, right? Somebody said, look at the people that are closest to you and look at what they're doing. And if they're not doing anything, leave them where they're at.
That part.
Literally. You can come back and get them. But if I continue to stop this car to look back and say, oh, let me help you do this. If you're not doing anything and we're not working together as a tandem and we're not moving forward, I can't stop this car to check on you. So whatever you're doing back there, I hope you don't drown.
That part.
You feel me?
That
and I hope
part.
you don't electrocute yourself because I'm not stopping this car. We are going there.
That part.
Right.
And
so
I have stopped my
several times.
So many times.
Man.
Just because I might look at somebody else's page now that I know about content.
Right.
And I see somebody I know and I'm like,
yo,
you gotta fix this up a little bit.
No.
I'll go and create something for them and say, here, use this. And then, build from there.
Right.
Yeah, I done stopped the car 1,000,001 times. I got out the car, stopped the car, changed the tire, all of that.
We can't stop the car. And I'm not telling you can't help people. Right? You have to ask them what they want. Do you want this? Do you want to work here? Do you want to do this? And if they say, nah, I'm just doing it for fun. All right, I'll see you later. Beep, beep, I'm out. Literally, you have to be. How do you balance your workload with parenting and working and just living your life?
There really is no balance. There is no balance.
You got to find something.
I'm a 24/7 mother.
Right.
The only time I get, quiet from parenthood is when they're at school or when they're sleeping.
And you're working or sleeping when they're sleeping, right?
So most times, like, I'm up late at night, very late at night. That's where I work on my business primarily. Late at night for me, I'm going to try this whole early in the morning thing.
Right.
I'm so not a morning person.
Neither am I, but it has to. You have to switch it up, right?
I'm going to have to get into, getting up a lot earlier to also work on my business, but it's primarily late at night. And again, I still work a 9 to 5. So, when I get a breather in between work, I'll create a post and, put a post up. But yeah, there really is no balance for me right now. It's just like go hard right now. Like, sleep is for suckers. That's,
I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'll rest when I'm dead. I say the same thing. I said the same thing when I was running the street, right? You always running, man. You always running. You always chasing money. And now I understand, right? In this business, there is no rest. In business, being an entrepreneur, you are the sole provider of the business. Yeah. If you have children, you're the sole provider for your children.
That part.
You feel me? And you're the sole provider for your mental health. So you have to find a balance. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to say, this is what I'm not doing. This is what I can do. This is what I can't do. Right. You know what I mean? And when you do that, when you wipe everything off your table and you reset it, it should work according with what you needed to do. Right. You know what I mean? Things that aren't working for you are working against you. Right. Period, point blank. Right. You can't say, nah, it's not working for me, but it's nice to have. No, it's working against you, bro. So you got to find the things that are working for you and add them to your life.
Yep, boundaries. Healthy boundaries as well. And mental health, like you said, mental health is very important. Definitely take time to get counseling and therapy. That's something I will definitely make time for. And they're Black-owned as well.
Absolutely. Black-owned therapists. Yeah. I can't go to and I have nothing against white therapists now.
I tried.
But you cannot relate to me. You don't know the problems and the struggles that I'm facing. You can't name them. You can name, the violence, gun violence. And now that's not really a problem for me, right? The problems that are for me are waking up and not having any food in the house, or looking at my kids struggling, or me cheating, or me playing around. Like, I need you to identify those problems. My issues. Right. I don't need you to go off what you're reading in the newspaper. Yeah. So Black therapists are crucial to my existence right now. Like, I got 3 or 4 different therapists that I call, like, yo, what's up, man? Let me talk to you about this. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, literally. And they be like, nah, P, you should look at it like this. You should look at it there. You should take a step back. You should try to understand. Like, and I listen. And I ain't got no problem with it. I'll do whatever they say I need to do.
Something out of it, right? You definitely could get something out of it. I even tried. I have a close friend, Lifelines Pro Serve LLC. Okay. She's actually listed on Mind Our Own Businesses as well. She's based out of North Carolina. Okay. She's from Chester.
All right.
And she does like a writing to heal class. Now that's one of my closest friends. So I took the class one day. Right. And, I'm like, it can't. First of all, this is my friend, so I should be supporting her business anyway. Right. And what could it hurt? Right.
Why would it hurt?
Why exactly? Right. So I actually tried it, and I definitely wasn't expecting to get, because this is my friend. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting her to give me therapy. I really wasn't expecting that, but she really did, and it helped. So that's another avenue that you can take. Of learning to write out things. Yeah. So that you can channel your energy different ways. So if anybody wants, her info, she's plugged onto my page. It's Lifelines Pro Serve LLC.
Go check out the page, man. Go check out the different businesses, man.
Go check out the page.
If you have a business and you are located in the Chester, Delaware, New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York area, and you're watching this, go check out mindourownbusinesses.com and join. Yes. It's free. It's free.
The keyword.
Like, it doesn't cost you anything. You signed up for Facebook for free. But you're on it
all day.
And if you want to promote your business, it's going to cost you. They're going to ask you to boost this and boost that. Literally, we used to do so many shows when we first started. 1,500, 2,500 views, and I'm watching everything. I'm like, man, we moving. But the views have gone down. And why have the views gone down? Because Facebook understands they need us.
Right.
So they got to pay.
Right.
Let's get them to boost it. Right. And I ain't never gave them $1.
I tried it.
I ain't never gave them
$1. Early on.
No, I ain't never gave them nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. You're not getting no money out of me. But now I understand, right? Okay. So starting year 5, we'll have a budget for Facebook and say, all right, this is how much money to be able to get the views that we need and the things that we like.
Right.
We got to pay for it.
Yeah. There's no risk, no reward without risk.
No.
So sometimes you got to really take a risk on your business.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you put out more in the beginning than you're getting back. Like, I'm funding this out of pocket. 100% out of pocket. So, I'm putting out. Right. Like, even like with the Facebook ads, like, I put out. Like,
oh, yeah, you tripping.
Listen, I'm willing to risk it all for mine. Just like it's my baby. Right. Just like my kids, I will risk it all for my kids. So I will. This my other kid right here. Like, I'm right now. It's in the nurturing, the infancy phase, whereas though I'm just
I got a time
feeding it. So I will risk it all for this one.
Right. I got a Tyler. She running around getting on my nerves. She won't sit down. She's 4 years old.
Oh.
You feel me?
I'm right there with you.
She won't sit down. I'm like, yo, can you sit down? Like, no, I'm not sitting down. We got to work. Come on, Dad, let's go. You feel me? And pulling me into different rooms. And, oh, she's so cute, ain't she? This is the radio station. Yeah, this is CMP. Right? But that's how I have to look at it, right? And it wasn't until, Nav, she always hit me with the, bro, you got to slow down. You're doing too much. Right? You're doing way too much. You're engineering shows. You're over here. You're doing this. You're hosting this. You're down here. You're over here. You're doing things at the school. You're doing this. You're doing too much. You got to slow down because you're suffering inside.
That part.
She's like, so I need you to go get your Quran, read your Quran. You feel me? And take some time for yourself. Right? I said, all right, I'm gonna jump off Facebook for 90 days. She's like, I ain't talking about 90 days. She was like, because you got. I wasn't saying all that. She's like, because you got to watch your business. I said, I do, but. I have no other choice. I'm suffering. You know what I'm saying? So I can't continue to suffer. And I had somebody call me the other night, and I said, I'm a little depressed. And he was like, man, listen, I couldn't be no prouder of you and what you're trying to do if you weren't my son. Right. You feel me? Like, and I know you might need to hear that. Like, you need somebody there to pick you up. When you feel defeated and you're like, man, I done tried this 30 times, man. Right. It's not working. Accountability. And somebody's sitting there and they say, yo, you're doing a great job. You don't see all the great things that you're doing. You don't see how you've changed the city of Chester, right? And it's not a major change because you don't get the support that you should get, right? But you have changed things. People are doing things. People are more active. People are working, right? And that's a good situation. So I took it and I said, all right, you're right. I'll take it. I'll take it for right now. Is your business primarily online? What other avenues do you utilize to market your brand?
Oh, I am completely online. That's why I said, like, taking a hiatus from social media is, I can't do it right now. Well, I probably could if I planned out my content properly. Right. Because there are tools that you can use to plan out content.
Hootsuite.
Which one you use?
Hootsuite.
Hootsuite.
Yep.
And there's Planoly as well. And anybody that creates content within Canva, which is a dope platform for any business owner that needs to create content, flyers, so forth and so on. These are gems here, guys.
Right. Take them. You better pick them up.
But you can plan content right out of Canva as well. Okay. So yeah, Hootsuite, Planoly, Canva. So if I started to utilize those properly, I probably could take a semi-hiatus, but yeah, I'm primarily online. My site is online, www.mindourOwnbusinesses.com.
Let's go.
My social media handles are all at MO2B directory, so all online, 100% online. Like this is the wave we're in right now. The technology wave. So
better jump on.
All online. I do have plans on one day being offline.
Yeah, I jumped off. I had to jump off that.
But
plane.
not in that type of.
Not
in the hiatus type of thing. I'm talking down the road, whereas though once we get these businesses on board and loaded up, and they want to start shipping their products from one centralized location, like that's the offline. I'm trying to get I'm trying to be the black-owned businesses, like the Amazon of black-owned businesses.
There
so
it is.
Eventually, I'm gonna come offline, and gonna warehouse this thing and we're gonna start shipping these things out. So all my guys that's in the trucking business, I'm gonna need you one day. I'm gonna need you.
Let's go.
One day offline, right now, online.
Dreams. That's what you have. What do you think separates your brand from similar brands offering similar products or services?
Well, there are a ton of business directories out here today.
Absolutely.
And what was crazy, right when I was about to launch, on social media that I'm out here, guys, that was the height of George Floyd, and everybody was starting movements, and all of these directories were popping up out of nowhere. And I was right there at being intimidated by that, and I ain't gonna do it. Everybody else got them now. It's already out here. I've been thinking of this idea for a couple of years before, I was actually getting ready to launch it. And I'm like, I can't do it now. But then, when doubt sets in, that's the time to go even harder. Even harder, right. So I think, what separates my brand from other directories or platforms is that, one, I'm doing it for the love of my community. Right. The love of my friends, the support of my community, the support of my friends, the support of my family, the support of my associates, the support of anybody that has a business out here. Right. So that is, what separates me. Another thing is that I never even started this business to make money. Initially, don't say that. Don't say that. I know. Don't say that. But I just have such a heart of service that I'm like, I want to create something.
What's your sign?
What's my sign? I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn,
I'm a
too.
December Capricorn.
I'm a December Capricorn,
Okay, so
too. I think that has a lot to do with
look at this. Look at this behind the scenes.
I think that has a lot to do with our hearts of service, because when I started CMP, I didn't do it for money.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
And somebody told me, you better stop saying that.
Right.
But I'm not, but the things that I do for the community is not for money, right? It's really to get some of this dirt off my shoulders, that when I lay down and I'm not breathing anymore, then hopefully I have a clear lane to get there. You feel me? Like, I'd have knocked some of this dirt off my shoulder. It ain't nothing to hold me down. But literally, right, I didn't do it for the money, man. So
right. The way I see it is that the money will come.
It will.
It will.
And when it comes in, you'll know it.
Oh, yeah. And, like, I created something that was, to what I see as my own lane out here.
Right.
There are other directories, there are other platforms, but there was none in our community.
Right.
There was, not one centralized location for us.
Right.
Like, yeah, you should be on everybody's platform. Everybody. If you got a business, you should, not just mine.
Right.
Everybody's.
Absolutely.
Anybody that has a platform for you, you should be on there. So, but this right here.
This thing right here, son?
This thing right here.
This thing right here, son?
This was for us.
Right.
Us right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. It like, we didn't have it. So.
Never.
Here I come.
Right.
Getting up in my own lane.
Right.
Like, everybody get on board.
Everybody get on board.
Everybody get on board.
There should be no reason why everybody's not on board. There should be no reason you're not signed up on MOOB.
MO2B.
I don't understand. We'll talk about that later. Mind our own businesses, because it be catching me, because I'm like 2 and it's for the B, but it's for the O, so it's...
The 2 is for the O.
The 2
our own.
Right.
Our own.
So it shouldn't be M2OB?
No, but because
No,
because,
right? I get it.
Where it had to be an exponent here.
Right.
Like, because we're...
Did you like math?
I didn't initially. I didn't in high school.
Right.
But I found a love for it in college.
In college.
Yeah.
You said an exponent.
And they actually tried to, my math teacher tried to get me to switch my major to math. And I hated math in high school.
Right.
I hated it. But yeah, like, we got to multiply. So that's why we need that exponent there. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
2 O's. So.
And you couldn't put it, right.
Why would you?
Mind our own businesses.
I don't know why he always wants to put the 2 before.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't go there.
I'm just going to say it. I'm constantly always say it.
It doesn't go there.
Right. Mind our own businesses, man. Yeah. I think this is a dope idea, man. This is dope, the energy. So what resources do you utilize, did you utilize to start your business? I.e., did you get funding? You have investors, other people's money?
I wish. I wish. So if anybody got some money out there for me, holla at your girl. My phone number is even on my business card.
Right.
My phone number is even on my site, so you can holla at me. You can get at me, however, if you got some coins for me. Because I'm willing to accept some investors. But no, I'm funding this 100% out of pocket. Like, my 9 to 5 is what's...
So if something was to happen right now, somebody was to say something about your business, would you take it as personal or business?
It's everything. It's all business.
So you wouldn't
It's not personal.
It's not?
It's not personal.
You're funding it. If they say something like
it's
not
business.
personal.
I'm sorry.
No, it's definitely personal business. It's personal business. It's my business.
No.
It's personal business. Well, that's how I feel. So
it's business.
No, it's personal.
Like if you take everything personally, like listen, bro, you gonna disappoint yourself.
It's your business, though.
I mean, it is my business,
right?
So just like my kids are personal, just like So I can agree that there is some personal aspect.
Right.
But if anybody comes at my business or says something about my business,
I'm just saying you ain't gonna be out there acting all willy nilly,
Nah,
but you handle it and you talk about
but
it. Okay,
we could talk this out. Like, first of all, I've never been animalistic. Like, I'm too humble and I'm too cool. I'm too calm. I'm too laid back. Most people that know me know that already. So I'm not with the rah righteousness.
Okay.
But we could talk. We could always talk, and we could always talk business. I'm very open to positive criticism, and I'm always open to, someone with some resources or some, tips, tools, or whatever resources that I could utilize in my business. When I very first started, I hired someone to do my website.
Okay.
And before we could, the design of it was so big in my head, I had to take a step back and hire someone as a business strategist and analyst. So, I don't mind reaching out for help. And now that I have some resources, I don't mind passing that help on to other people. Right. So, yeah, this is 100% out the pocket.
Out the pocket. And ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
But I know, it's going to pay off.
Lessons. You learn more from your losses than your victories. And Lord knows I have taken so many losses. I don't know what a victory smells like anymore. But I see the lessons.
Going into 5 years.
I see the lessons in this though. Literally, I had to learn. I had to get my hand smacked. I'm a hard-headed person. I'm a Capricorn. So how I feel about shit is how shit is supposed to be.
So you saying we're hard-headed?
Definitely hard-headed. Definitely. It takes a hard head to knock down the walls we have to knock down and to get through everything. Listen, all right, okay, I'm going to try it this way. Got my hand smacked again. I said, all right, cool. Now I done developed calluses on the top of my hand where you smack me and I don't even pick. That don't hurt.
Right.
But what I do learn is, all right, I can't go back over there and do that.
That part.
Right. And I had to take a lot from my previous life and say, listen, I had to learn my lessons the hard way. Let's not learn them the hard way again. So before it comes to that point, when I get to that end, I'm not jumping off of this. This don't make no sense. I'm going to go down there. It's a bridge down there. I see the bridge, but I'm thinking, I can get wet. I can go swimming. I can play around in the water for a little bit. No, I got work to do. We got to go to the bridge. So beeline straight to the bridge. But
you touched on that a little bit on one of your morning meeting shows.
Right.
Because I know I remember commenting something about, utilizing wisdom.
Absolutely.
Somebody else has already did
what I'm doing.
100% of everything we do.
Everything.
That's why I don't even understand why kids even come up against you.
Right.
I've been here. I've done that. You just got social media.
I didn't have social media. You didn't know that the man was at home crying.
Right.
You didn't see none of that stuff.
You could utilize wisdom and not go through everything that I had to go through because I can tell you all of the fails I've had. You don't have to fail.
At all.
At all.
Nowhere.
At all.
Right.
Nowhere.
But you find
somebody else already knows something you need to know. Somebody else already did something you are doing or going to do or trying to do. Utilize wisdom.
Finding those people in your community is absolutely hard because if you have someone that failed,
are they willing to tell you?
Are they willing to tell you they failed? Are they willing to tell you why they failed and how they failed? And that's a lot for someone to be accountable to their failures, to stand up and say, transparency is key. I was talking to somebody yesterday. They said, see, I told you transparency. I said, I get it. I understand it now, right? If I'm not transparent, then I'm hiding something.
That part.
You feel me? If I'm hiding something, then I can't be accountable for it.
That part.
Right? So it just all lines up to getting, it's dominoes, man. You knock one down, and they should all just go around the loop and knock everything down and make my coffee and all the extra stuff that I wanted to do, right? But if it doesn't work, if you're not transparent and you're not accountable, nothing will work.
That part.
Nothing will work.
I'm one of those people that if you ask me if I failed, how I failed, or, what I did or what I've learned from that failure, I'll tell you. Yeah. I'm one of those people you can reach out to. I dropped the ball several times within my business.
Right.
Within life, period.
Within life, period.
Within life, period. So
nobody's perfect.
I'm not ready to write a book about it.
Oh, I'm writing mine. But I gotta notate and say, all right, this happened, this, that.
One day.
Right.
One day, because, I just feel like we all have a story.
Absolutely.
That should be told.
Why wouldn't we? We're
exactly,
living life.
Exactly. We are Black history. We are history.
Every day.
So there's a lesson to be learned, and that someone else can learn from us, from the generations coming behind us.
Absolutely. Oh man, I thank you for giving me this opportunity to interview you, right? To talk to you about business. It was definitely.
I just felt like people should know about me a little more, because I know we launched my show a month ago.
Right.
A month ago exactly today.
Yep.
No, it'll be on the 16th. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
But 4 weeks ago,
right,
we launched my show. But I just felt like a lot of people still don't really know about the platform or why we're actually here.
So this is how I feel about people that don't want to know, right?
They don't want to know at this point, because it's dope. My platform is dope.
When you know something, I can hold you accountable for everything that you know. You know what I'm saying? When you know something, you know how to do something. If you don't know it, then I can't hold you accountable. So you can always say, "Oh, I didn't know," and be like, "I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. Right. Oh, I literally didn't know." And it's like, how many times you gonna say you didn't know? I know you don't know, right? And so I support everybody, man, like that knows or doesn't know or doesn't have the technology or isn't on Facebook or isn't on IG or isn't on TikTok or isn't on Twitter or it's a ton of social media platforms that we can use, right? And then I also have to reach out further, because somebody told me the other day, man, listen, you can't spread your wings in a town full of people with broken wings. They'll get jealous and they'll try to break your wings. So you got to keep your wings folded in a little bit and continue to walk. And then when you get outside, then you can spread your wings. So, but I believe differently. I believe when you see an eagle, you want to be an eagle. That part. So someone has to have the balls to spread their wings inside of this city, so other people can understand it. What you're dreaming about, what drives you, what passion drives your purpose, what keeps you up at night. Because literally, if you staying up at night, get a notebook, get a book, and get the right in.
You could get one right off my site.
Get the right in, because it's something keeping you up at night. It's not the pain that you feel. It's not the embarrassment that you feel. It's a desire. It's a burning desire for you to be successful. God gives everybody a purpose. The Creator gives everybody dreams. And if you continue to ignore your dreams, they become nightmares, because they haunt you and they push you into and you don't understand. Man, why I keep having this dream of me falling off a bridge? It's because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not working for your better. So for us to work for our better, for us to think about the things that we should be doing, you got to write it down. Literally, write it down. If you up at night, get a pen, start writing. I guarantee you, your dream will come out in the writing, and you be like, damn, that's what I'm supposed to do? Yes, that's what you're supposed to do.
That part.
That's it.
I wake up even when I already don't go to bed till almost the wee hours anyway, and I'll still wake up out my sleep.
Right.
And
write something down.
I'm continuously thinking about things that I could be doing, should be doing.
That's a Capricorn trait. Everybody don't have that.
Man, we are such overthinkers.
Aquarius and stuff like that.
I don't know why the Aquarius behind the window doesn't like us, but she has to like us, y'all, because she's locked in.
She's affiliated.
Yeah.
She ain't locked in though. No, don't think she locked in. I need you to understand that.
She locked in.
She ain't locked in.
She's locked in.
Look, see how she talked to me? Stick her middle finger.
She's locked in.
She ain't locked in.
Like she does. She holds it down here. Everybody that don't know who we're talking about Leslie, who holds CMP down in the background, but never wants to be in the forefront.
She's scared.
She is. She loves us Capricorn. I just need to put that out there. She does.
Definitely does. We don't care.
Yeah.
CMPradio.net. This is Mind Our Own Businesses. This is a podcast. This will happen in 2 weeks. It happens twice a month, every other Sunday.
Every other Sunday.
So next Sunday you'll see Portia. She'll be up here. Then the new show starts next Sunday too. No, you don't know. All right, but we are here at CMP, cultivating mature positivity. Shout out to Fitz, man, for painting this wall. I got to get him to come back and get him to fix that patient. You feel me? Like I was that's a patient. I said, bro. I called him on the phone. I said, bro, what was you trying to say with that?
That's like a patient.
That's a patient at a hospital, right? Not patients, right? Patients. I'm glad he didn't spell it with an S. Because that would have had me like, damn, bro. Right. But Fitz definitely, he put a lot of work into this, man. I appreciate it, man. You know, I'm big on the artists of the area coming in here and giving me their energy, right? So it's definitely a dope situation. A big microphone, cultivating mature positivity, success, love, peace, patience, hope. These are all the things you need to put inside of your business.
I don't know how I missed that World Biggest Day back.
Oh, you wasn't looking.
Yeah, I was locked in.
You was locked in on the show. You was nervous. Yeah. It's okay.
I'm always nervous at the start of the show. You gotta
drop that. You gotta leave that at the front door.
I tried, and then
then what?
The guy in here was like, "Go to the bathroom." Go to the bathroom again. Yeah,
can't be that nervous.
I have this. That's why I should have majored in communications, and I wouldn't be this nervous. But
we'll work on that.
Yeah,
I didn't major in community. I did major. I did change my my major in college. That's what I would have did at 19. I would have actually stayed in college. I wouldn't have came home. Right. I wouldn't have ran the streets. Right. I would have found purpose in my life because it was supposed to be early. This was supposed to be me so far long ago. It's sad. So, but I'm 42 now, and I'm working on. I'm working on a lot of shit. I am still young. Somebody told me that the other day. They said, "Man, 42 ain't old." See, I see my dad. My dad died when he was 37. So I see anything past 37 is old because I never saw a man. I never saw my father after 37. You feel me? So it's old.
That man.
Yeah, I am. I am.
The
Thank you.
Carries on.
I appreciate that.
No doubt. So I just need y'all to know to follow me on MO2B Directory. Jump on my site, go check it out. Tell me what you think, some feedback, any feedback. I take it, negative, positive. And that's www.mindourownbusinesses.com. The Bazaar, the Black-owned business bazaar. Mm-hmm. It is coming up on February the 26th. Be there. It's always an experience. Always an experience. Be sure to come out and support all of these Black-owned businesses as we come together to end Black History Month. We are Black History, guys. We are. Mm-hmm. So you see all of those vendors, and there's still more that are adding and joining. Come out and support them. Mm-hmm. Come out and support us. This is for us.
Queen, everything. I got her bracelets on. You feel me? Rock that. I mean, I'm definitely going to hit Dollar Bill up, man. I need him up there. No more BS. She got the hats, tropical smoothies. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to take a loan now.
You had the banana pudding from Fran's Sweets.
Yes, that joint was banging. That joint was banging. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Cola Styles, me with the fashion.
With the clothes.
We got her events and more than food with the banging food.
Yes.
Banging food.
Yeah. And CMP will be there, man. We'll be there. We'll be dealing with Miss Kristen Motley. She'll be out front. She hit you up? She called you?
She did. So she was supposed to get back with me. I'll get back with her.
Yeah, make sure you call her.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I'm not sure. So
go ahead. We'll talk about that.
But yeah, come on out to the bazaar. There's gonna be plenty of people there, plenty of businesses to support. Hit us up, guys. Like, don't forget about the seafood mac. Right. He need that seafood mac. That's your son? Yeah, that's my son.
What's up, boy? How you feeling, man? He want that seafood mac. Yeah. You getting that tonight?
Yeah, today's his birthday, so he's
Happy
19
birthday.
Today.
Happy birthday.
You know, he wants that seafood mac today. Yeah. Hopefully she's doing it for the bazaar. She did it. I think every bazaar does.
She got to do it for the bazaar. She got to do it.
They
know if fans are butts about it. If she's making it for you and not gonna make it for the bazaar.
I mean, I actually contracted her to make it for me today, so I don't know if it's on her menu yet. But you can always contract her as well for yourself. She does personal catering, so hit her up.
Definitely awesome.
On the 26th.
Don't play no games, man.
So this was fun.
It was. I appreciate you. You know that.
My nerves definitely coming. Like, it's such an ease talking to you.
Yeah, it is. So. It is easy to talk to me.
I guess it's the GOAT thing.
Yeah. It's the Capricorn thing. Yeah, we ain't got time.
But be sure to hit us up. We'll be back here in 2 weeks at 2:30. I'll let you guys know who we'll be interviewing on that day.
Yes.
Follow my sites, MO2B Directory. Look at the page, the site, www.mindourownbusinesses.com.
CMPRadio.net is the station and the voice of Chester, Pennsylvania, man.
CMPRadio.net. It's the station.
Y'all be safe out there, man. Peace.